Here's your daily reminder that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you were thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts, and for me, that's a badge of honor. Okay. Guys, this stupid E Jean Carroll thing. I can't with this, the Mia Farrow haircut lady who looks like Skeletor with her rape fantasies and her bag of bones self. No, ma'am. The sea turtle killing plastic straw is going to the liar E Jean Carroll. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, and also the idiot jury in New York City, which, again, would have found Trump guilty no matter what. I'm surprised they didn't find him guilty of the rape, frankly. But let's talk about this, because it really pisses me off. And it's a scary time to be a person who asks questions of the narrative, of the message, and in this country. Okay, so Trump had to face this ridiculous sexual assault case from this E Jean Carroll lady, who's butt-ass ugly, by the way. I'm going to stop the video and insert a picture of her, just in case you forgot what this heifer looks like. Be right back. Yeah, so the side-by-side of her and Melania, it's like, really? Did this really happen? So Trump at the town hall, he got to explain himself, because the judge in this case was a far-left lunatic judge. Again, no recusal of the judge. The jury was all Biden voters. Again, no problem there at all. Didn't take it out to Westchester County, where there maybe had some Republicans there. Maybe. I mean, a few. Or Long Island, maybe. Or Staten Island. No. Manhattan jury, far-left lunatics, far-left lunatic judge would not allow Trump's defense to ask E Jean Carroll, did you get the surveillance video from the Bergdorf Goodman on the day in question? Because, like, if someone was raped, I would think they would be like, hey, I need to go back and get the surveillance, because I'm going to need to go to the police with this. And, this is a serious matter. Donald Trump is a public figure. I mean, my goodness, tons of people must have seen this, right? Right? Yeah, the judge wouldn't allow Trump's lawyers to ask her if she got the tape. And then, she gives she says, oh, I have a dress. She didn't give it to the cops. No, she gives it to the New York Times, her little Lewinsky dress. And her whole Bergdorf Goodman thing. Again, Trump's lawyers were not even allowed to ask her if she got this from the Law and Order episode, which literally is textbook a Law and Order episode. They weren't allowed, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't think his lawyers were allowed to ask her that. Like, crazy stuff, right? Like, setting up that this woman is absolutely batshit crazy and a liar, okay? They were not allowed to do that, which pisses me off. Okay, so this bag of bones, here's what she claims. And Trump, again, when he's allowed to tell his side of it, it is so ludicrous, it is so stupid, that it's such a miscarriage of justice on every level, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, at the town hall with Caitlin Collins, who was just, whose bright idea was it to put this lightweight Barbie fluff girl in front of Donald Trump for 70 minutes? I mean, this isn't Joe Biden here. This is Donald Trump. He's going to eviscerate you, okay? And she was eviscerated, and it was really funny to watch. But again, dumb and arrogant, dangerous combination. But sometimes it's good for us, because they shit the bed and it's funny. Sorry for the cussing. Like, I'm in a mood. Anyway, you should hear me in my real life. I cuss a blue streak all day. Anyway, all right. Trump at the town hall says, the jury is supposed to believe that this woman, E Jean Carroll, the bag of bones, who I showed you what she looked like. And look, before you come at me with you're being discriminatory against looks, I'm sorry. We have to live in reality here, okay? Like, Donald Trump's wife is hot AF, and she's always been a hot AF. He's always been with very beautiful women. Does anyone really think that he's going to slum it with this lady. Again, Caesar, and there's such magnetic chemistry, according to E. Jean Carroll, that they immediately are like, oh my goodness. So 5 minutes after meeting this bag of bones, you want us to think that Donald Trump takes a stranger. Keep in mind, he's very famous at this point. Very famous. Takes a stranger into a dressing room at Bergdorf Goodman, a high-end department store, where he proceeds to have her try on lingerie and then sexually assaults and rapes her. Like, are you serious? Is this real? Like, what? And the fact that this even went to trial as a civil matter is so outrageous. And the guy who's funding it is a dirtbag named Reid Hoffman, the co-founder of LinkedIn, who, by the way, visited Epstein Island a bunch of times and had to cop to that a couple weeks ago, and is the Democrat Party's main donor. Does anyone have a problem with that? I mean, is this thing on? So Reid Hoffman funds this thing. The jury of far-left lunatics say, well, rape, can't prove the rape, but, he definitely sexually assaulted her and he defamed her. So by Trump defending himself, by Trump saying, I wouldn't touch this woman with a 10-foot pole and neither would you, by Trump going on Truth Social and telling his side of the story, that's defaming E. Jean Carroll, this stupid heifer who made this up because she watched a Law & Order episode and because she I guarantee this woman owns a vagina hat and a pussy hat and a foam vagina and a Handmaid's Tale shroud, all right? All those things are in E. Jean Carroll's closet, every last one of them. So Donald Trump is not allowed to defend himself. I mean, y'all, this is shades of Brett Kavanaugh. This is shades of that another ugly dump truck of a woman getting up there in front of the American people and God and lying her face off. I almost said the F word. Lying her face off. Christine Blasey Ford, remember her? Brett Kavanaugh raped me. I don't remember any details or when it was, but it happened, and you should believe me because I'm a feminist. She could not find one single person to corroborate her stories, even her far left lunatic friends that lived with her in Palo Alto or knew her from back in the day. Nobody. Just like E. Jean Carroll, no corroborating witness, no outcry testimony, meaning like Juanita Broaddrick, when Bill Clinton raped Juanita Broaddrick, she had people she told that when that happened, that's called like an outcry witness. She went and told people at the time who can testify, yeah, she told me XYZ. E. Jean Carroll doesn't have that. E. Jean Carroll's got nothing. So she walks out of the courtroom and she's like, woo, $5 million I'm gonna get. And Donald Trump's like, I ain't giving you $5 million of my dollars. Like, I'm gonna bury you, heifer. This ain't over by a long shot. So eventually, I predict, we're gonna have a Stormy Daniels situation where Stormy Daniels ended up having to pay Trump's legal fees for this frivolous, ridiculous lawsuit that Stormy Daniels was involved with. And E. Jean Carroll is the one defaming, is the one trying to tarnish someone's character by calling them a rapist, making something up out of whole cloth. But y'all, this is what we have to understand about the left. Excuse me. The left, they believe that we are so, I don't know, all of us are knuckle-dragging troglodytes from deliverance, I guess. And so backwards and so wrong-headed and evil, even though they're the evil ones because they're the one doing the bad karma, that they feel it's okay to make up stories about us. Just make them up. I mean, I had someone make up a quote about me that I never said, and I ended up having to sue someone for defamation over it because they don't have any qualms about doing it because they're bad people. They're bad people, and because they're rewarded for their bad behavior, they think they're not going to have any karma. But I guarantee you, the big guy in the sky that a lot of them don't believe in, the big guy, he's watching, he's making notes, and he's like, shouldn't be doing that, E. Jean Carroll. You're going to get what's coming to you. And I frankly cannot wait. That's going to be a Schadenfreude moment. Just kisses everywhere. That's going to be great. And it will happen. So, look, Donald Trump didn't rape anyone. He doesn't have to rape anyone. And this woman who bragged about liking rape fantasies on Anderson Cooper, like, do we want to talk about the Anderson Cooper show, how she was like flirting with Anderson and be like, oh, sometimes women love rough sex. It's so fun. And then Anderson's like, we got to cut the commercial. We got to get this lady to shut the F up. And then they come back after the commercial and she's like all serious and, oh yes, I was raped by Donald Trump. Look, these are terrible, terrible people. And it is going to be my exquisite joy to make their lives a living hell. And I will continue to do that with your help. So please, let me know what you think of this video down below. Please make sure to start listening to my show every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time, The Angela Box Show on KNTH 1070. I'm going to make their lives a living hell. There's a reason that I keep getting kicked off every social media platform. Don't have a YouTube again, by the way. There's a reason. They know. Like, it ain't gonna be cute. So, one day, I'm coming for you. Alright guys, that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. That will be done. Bye.